Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as snow, hair as black as ebony, and lips as red as blood. Snow White was adored by everyone in the kingdom except for her stepmother, the evil queen. The evil queen, consumed by jealousy, asked her magic mirror every day who was the fairest of them all. But one day, to her utter dismay, the mirror replied that Snow White was indeed the fairest in the land. Filled with rage, the evil queen devised a plan to rid herself of Snow White's beauty and become the most beautiful in the kingdom. The evil queen summoned a huntsman and ordered him to take Snow White deep into the forest and kill her. The huntsman, however, couldn't bear the thought of harming the innocent princess. Instead, he decided to spare Snow White's life and told her to run deep into the forest, never to return. Snow White, frightened but determined to survive, followed the huntsman's advice and fled into the unknown. As Snow White wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a small cottage. To her surprise, inside lived 7 dwarfs named Dopey, Grumpy, Doc, Sleepy, Happy, Bashful, and Sneezy. The kind-hearted dwarfs welcomed Snow White and allowed her to stay with them. They became her friends and protectors, providing her with a cozy home and companionship. Back in the castle, the evil queen was consumed by her desire to kill Snow White. Disguised as an old woman, she created a poisoned apple that would put Snow White into a deep sleep, causing her to appear dead. She then set out to find Snow White and offer her the enchanted apple. Snow White, unknowingly under the influence of the poisoned apple, fell into a deep sleep. The 7 dwarfs were devastated, believing they had lost their dear friend forever. However, fate had something different in store for Snow White. A prince passing through the forest discovered her lifeless body and instantly fell in love with her. Overwhelmed with compassion, the prince leaned in and kissed Snow White. As if by magic, the spell was broken, and Snow White awoke, surrounded by the dwarfs and her true love. News of Snow White's miraculous awakening reached the evil queen, who was consumed with anger and jealousy. Determined to eliminate Snow White once and for all, the evil queen prepared a poison potion. But before she could carry out her wicked plan, the dwarfs, along with the prince, confronted her. In the ensuing struggle, the evil queen accidentally drank her own potion, and her evil ways came to an end. With the evil queen defeated, Snow White and the prince declared their love for each other. The dwarfs rejoiced, celebrating the happy ending to their beloved friend's tale. Snow White and the prince returned to the kingdom, where they were crowned as the rightful rulers. The dwarfs and all the people of the land celebrated their union, ensuring that Snow White's story of resilience, friendship, and true love would be remembered for generations to come. The end.